All right. Good morning, guys. Today it is December 8th, 2025. It is 9:04 Eastern. And as always, I'm here for my live trading window. I'm just going to do the best I can. And yeah, just see if I can take a good trade or not. So we'll start with doing top-down analysis and then yeah, we'll go from there. So we have here. Let's start doing top-down analysis. So high time frame. We probably don't need to go up to the highest time frame. All right. Why is it needing me to sign in to my own Google account? Hang on. For some reason, it wants me to sign into my Google account. Alright, we should be good now. How do I refresh chat? What is going on? How do I refresh the chat? I'm early today. Yes, you are, bro. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay. Just hang on 1 second. All right. Just want to, I want to take things serious. I want to actually execute the best trade I can. And then, regardless of the outcome, be done for the day. So, okay. Engage with your audience. What is this? Start a pool. Will Jake take a dub or a L today? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm doing pretty good, Jake. How are you? I'm doing good. I was gonna do a poll, but nah, I'm not gonna do a poll. It's fine. um, yeah. So, okay. Let's just start going top down. So, we're probably fine starting on like the 4 hour. Well, okay, on the daily, we've been in this buy model. It's looking like. Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay. My mind's still warming up. I'm trying to figure out where to start here. Yeah, I think it's seeming like a buy model, right? On the high time frame, we're kind of in this last little phase of it. So this daily SIBI right here, reasonably could be a draw on liquidity, right? Drawing, we could draw into this. So let's drop down to maybe like the 4 hour. We have a 4 hour gap here. It's night for you? Dang, bro. So we have a 4 hour gap here. So could be looking at some kind of play where it's IRL to ERL. Okay. So this was a 4 hour gap. How about a 1 hour gap? Looking like it's a 1 hour gap as well. So 1 hour gap. And then 5-minute change in states down there. So this is kind of the model that I think is going on right now. We got a 1 hour gap. And we have a 5-minute change in state. Looks like we had Phoenix at the lows. Hey Jake, I was thinking about getting into trading and drop shipping after hit 18. Will that be a great decision? Yeah, I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible, man. There's, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be hard, but what's hard has great rewards. So I think personally, especially being young, being 18, there's really no downsides with just trying stuff. Because if you fail, okay, what? You're 19? Like, so? No one else, like, you're so young, It's just about trying stuff and seeing what works for you. So I think it's a great idea, personally. But that's just me. So, yeah, we had a Phoenix at the low. So, daily Cibi could be the draw on liquidity. Yeah, man. You just gotta keep trying stuff till you find what works for you. And then just keep failing and failing and failing. Like right now I'm trying YouTube and trading, and I enjoy both of them a lot. So we have a Phoenix here. What is my main source of income as of right now? Right now I'm just working. I just have a regular job. One day I'd like to be a full-time trader though. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, this is looking like a pretty nice 5-minute change in state. So if I measure this out, wow, look at that. So 7 projections takes us right up into that daily Cibi. So to me, that's probably where the market will possibly be drawing. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. I mean, yeah, going back to the high time frame, it's looking pretty clearly like a buy model, right? Sell side and then buy side. Um, Dropping down. What time is it for you right now? 7:15 a.m. for me. Yo, Jake, what do you think about PB trading and their models like Mech Model or PDI? I think they're great. I don't know them personally, but like the models, I don't know the models, but I think, um, I mean, they're using smart money concepts, so I mean, understanding of liquidity, I think it's all good. PB trading is they're good guys. They're good guys. So yeah, I will probably stay bullish. Just because if I zoom out, right? The reason I say that is because, yeah, going back to the daily chart here, right? We have this daily inversion. At this point, we should drop this daily SIBI. Like, imagine you take this daily inversion here, right? We should at least drop. This would be like the break-even point, don't you think? So if you were taking this daily inversion, you'd go break even like at this daily SIBI, right? Meaning, okay, we should at least draw there, right? And so on the low time frame, here, I'm thinking that we'll probably draw here. Now, I think NQ want to go for daily FVG, then go for sell side liquidity. Yeah, I'm a little. I mean, it's definitely important to take into account the bearish SMTs. Like, I mean, obviously, we could just form a sell model here. But I don't know. This is kind of seeming like all this could be high resistant. Maybe we need to sweep out the lows. Honestly, I'll probably just wait for something obvious. I'm not. There's nothing more deep than that. Honestly, I'm just looking for something obvious. So, and yeah, I could mess up, and that's trading. That's life. Trade bait and top step. Daily FVG, then sell side liquidity. You think we'll go all the way up to the daily FVG and then go for sell side liquidity? It'd be crazy. Alright. We have an SMT here. I think there's quite a bit of equal lows down there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like right here, there's relatively equal lows. So we have the Phoenix entry. So this is, once again, as I always say, how do the markets move? They move from Phoenix to the fair value gap to the breaker. So Right now I'm seeing this is Phoenix. This is the fair value gap. Oops. You can see how we utilize that 2022 entry there. Amazing displacement there. So do you play any sports? Yeah, I did cross country and track in high school. And I love all sports. I'm a huge sports fan. So, right, we went from the rejection block to the fair value gap to the breaker. So here's the breaker. Whoops. Yeah. So maybe if we come down, sweep out some lows and then get some trade to the upside. We could even come down to this gap. How's life going for you? It's getting better, man. Um, it was pretty bad for a while. Um, but but I don't know. Right now it's chilling. Right now it's chilling. Did we create a bearish Phoenix top at two at this top? And on what time frame are we looking for this Phoenix entries? Yeah, so we did create Phoenix on bearish one. Now, I don't know if this is one I would take because once again, sometimes the rejection blocks for Phoenix, you don't want it to be too big, you don't want it to be too small. This one's huge, so I probably would not. I mean, then again, actually, that might be more of someone else's style, and I don't know. I prefer like the medium sized ones, but it's working out so far. You can see this is a massive rejection block. It took liquidity, and it's rejecting price. But I think one of the reasons I don't like it being too big is because, I'm using the entire rejection block as the stop loss. So if I even want to get 1R, I mean, it's just much lower RR. I mean, that's maybe fine though. It's just kind of personal preference. So, but yeah. But I don't know. I don't really prefer the super big ones. But then again, it's yeah, like I said, it's personal preference. So I will probably be looking for us to calm down, sweep out some lows, and then continue to the upside on the way to the daily SIBI. That's kind of what I'm thinking because once again, if I zoom out to the higher time frame, it just seems bullish, right? Every single gap is getting filled. There's no real structure shift to the downside. There's no real reason to say the market is bearish bearish right now. You can just clearly see we're in an uptrend, right? Every single bullish or value gap getting held, every single gap. Now, here's the thing. Could we sweep out the lows and then continue higher? Yeah. So maybe I should be a little bit more thoughtful about that. Yeah, so this Phoenix is actually rejecting price pretty nicely. I guess we're just waiting for something obvious, man. I think the bias should be bullish. Once again, like if you think about it from this inversion of this daily for value gap, then again, maybe you want to go break even at these equal highs. Nah, look at the 2-day. Look at the 2-day. Hey man, I gotta go. See you later, Jake. Sounds great, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, I think it's bullish. So I think we're getting kind of like this Judas swing now, and then eventually we will continue higher. I could be wrong. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta make decisions. Alright, so I'll be looking for bullish SMT. Maybe we need to go into these lows down here. Yeah. I guess actually there could be shorts. Cause this is pretty big consolidation. We got this new day opening gap. Could revisit that. We got 3 minutes till market open. Alright, dodgy indicator just went off to shorts here. I actually don't mind that. Targeting the end dog. So we'll see if this plays out. I'm really just looking for something obvious. We got bullish SMTs. So yeah, I like this sweep of this low or below all the true opens. So yeah, I think if we can get along here, because once again we had the rejection block, the fair value gap. Now this is a revisitation of the breaker. So it's kind of how personally I see the market move, is from the rejection block to the fair value gap to the breaker. So with that in mind, I'm gonna probably look for maybe like a inversion out of this or something like that to the upside. Yeah, like maybe even just this gap getting inversed here. Yeah, on the 2 minute it looks like a nice gap. On the 3 minute it looks like a nice gap. Yeah, all the true opens got manipulated. So that is a good sign for longs. All right, market open in 1 minute. So I'll probably look for an inversion gap to the upside. Market opens. Alright. Might get it. Yeah, well, I was right to stay bullish here. No regrets. There was not a trade there, so. So 5 minute breaker. Yeah, we're drawn to that daily Sibby. So was there opportunity here? I don't know. I didn't see it. Anyway, I'm just waiting for something obvious. It's not that big a deal. I was right to think that we were gonna continue higher. This could be the Judas swing. We could end up going lower. I would love to see where the first center for value gap is. Yeah, there we go. Drawing higher. I didn't see any opportunity. Did you guys? I don't think there was anything. I mean, maybe this 1 minute change in state. I would not take that. Actually, it's not terrible. Is there a 15-minute gap? There is. So I stand corrected. That 1 minute change in state could have been nice. ES is dropping. Yeah, and the reason I say this 1 minute change in state could have been nice is because it's right on market open. It does have a little thanks for the liquidity wick, meaning we just like sweep out lows before expanding. So with that in mind, I mean, this 1 minute change in state off the 15-minute gap isn't terrible. Targeting the daily Sibby. But honestly, I don't think that trade is for me because RR is not that great. There's reasons to not like it. It's just not obvious enough for me. So I'm not going to even care, really. Honestly, we might, since this is a 15-minute gap, we might still end up using the 1 minute change in state. We manipulated all the true opens. So like this. So if we can get a low time frame entry to the upside out of this 1 minute change in state, shouldn't be bad, I would think. Oh, we have an RTH gap to the downside. I not realized that. I don't know, that could be an issue. That's why I like having these indicators. Did I respond to you saying ES dropping? Anyway, that's crazy. No first presented for value gap yet. I think this could be one of those days where the RTH stays open. We come fill it later after we come to the daily civvy. So you could just take this as flow state, longing at the change in state delivery. I'm not gonna do that. I want to wait for low time frame confirmation. But yeah, we're forming a new bullish SMT against these old bearish SMTs. We'll be manipulating this true open. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for longs. Ideally, I would love it if we had a first presented for value gap to go off of. I'm not sure we have that. Yeah, I don't think we do. So we're hitting that change in state. We might perfectly respond here. It'd be crazy if so. Looking like so far we are. Once again, I just think the bias is bullish because if you look at the higher time frame, it's just like daily civvy is the obvious draw on liquidity. So, so I am kind of just waiting and watching to see when are we gonna get something obvious, and then only then am I gonna make a move. Oh, Forex Factory, dude, I freaking forgot. I gotta check that. No news. All right, no news. Yeah, I mean, it's a 1 hour gap, it's a 15-minute gap. Order flow is drawing to the daily civvy, I would think. But I'm just waiting for something obvious, and then I'll try my best. Yeah, right at 9:36 we hit the 1 minute change in state. Which could be nice. Could, like, as a confluence. Because once again, that's a 369 time. That's why. Man, we might need to go fill the RTH. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something obvious. I mean, sometimes 5 minute gaps and 15-minute gaps are honestly what makes are what's easiest. Right? We have a 15-minute gap here. All the true opens have been taken. So 1 minute change in state. I mean, we might just react right here. This might even be Phoenix, actually. With this rejection block. This actually might be Phoenix here. Because this is actually a good size rejection block. And it came with multiple SMTs. That actually is probably going to work out. One minute Phoenix right here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is going to be high resistant, and then we continue higher. I want to see statistics on the session stat map. Session stat map puts us down there. What up, Jill? How's it going? Sorry for the messy chart. I'm leaning bullish. I'm sticking to my bias because, well, higher time frames, expanding higher, breaking structure to the upside, and respecting bullish for value gaps. So I'm thinking we should at least drop to this daily SIBI, but we'll see. We might need to come sweep these lows. Five-minute gap, 30-second change in state. If we get this, oh, is there not SMT? Oh, there is. Okay, if we get this, we still haven't gotten it. We're about to get it. Okay, if we get it, hold up. Where's the first center for value at? Do we have it yet? Oh, I think we just created it. Oh, we just created it right here. So now we're back testing it. So once again, I'm liking this 30-second change in state. When we get this on the 32nd, I'm going to take this on the close. Okay, first in for value gap is actually not formed yet. We still haven't formed it. I kind of want to see this IOFED it and then pop off of it really fast. Okay, are we going to do it? Did we do it? Alright. Yeah, I mean, we should get, this should be first strike off of this. If we get this 15-second change in state. So I'll actually be taking it like that. You can't do two cons. Let's do one. So I guess maybe I don't need that a full size stop. I could do stop like there. So kind of just waiting for time and price to align here. Oh, did I say sup? Hi to you, Jill? Sup? What up, bro? So whoops. We did not get it. Alright, well, I'm watching the first center for value gap. I'm still expecting the market to be bullish. Either I want to see this as a 30-second change in state off of the 5-minute gap or a 15-second change in state off of the first center for value gap. But it needs to be obvious. This rejection block for Phoenix could be nice. Do we have SMT with it? Yeah, we do. I like this rejection block. It's below all the true opens. This is a good Phoenix right here. Ah, yeah, this is gonna be good. Cut right through. Oh, we have SMT with all these lows now. I'm still bullish. If anything, we'll probably get a bigger move now to the upside when we get it. Okay, so now we have that new day opening gap. Right, I kind of want to see, are we going to get an inversion to the upside out of this? This could be nice. We perfectly went to that new day opening gap. So honestly, this is looking like the bottom of a market maker buy model. Do you guys see it? Here's the sell side of the curve. Buy side of the curve could be starting. So we observe possible 2022 model here, right? Bang for value gap. So this could be a 2022 gap. I will personally need to see an inversion gap for me to take an entry, but I'm loving the fact we're delivering from this new day opening gap with SMT. So yeah, we got good LRLR above now. I don't mind this as a 15-second inversion off of this gap, just front running it. I don't mind that. But yeah, I'm liking this bullish SMT. We just stopped out all those guys. Still expecting bullish price action. So we're entering the macro now. Kind of gonna wait for this next inversion for value gap dodgy indicator to go off. Probably we're below all the true opens. Yeah, this is looking like a inducement on a 2022 model on the 15-second. So something like this. I could take it, but it's on the 15-second. I think I'm gonna wait for this to inverse this gap, because for all I know, this could still be high resistant. So I want to see some kind of obvious changes to delivery or whatever. I'm still bullish. So really thinking this will be a market maker buy model. At this point. I mean, you can kind of just see the essence of it already forming, right? Sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. Once again, I'm bullish. So I mostly just want to see an inversion for value gap. Now we have this 1 hour gap here. Below all the true opens. Still bullish. It's important to also be careful that we could inverse this gap here, and maybe it still ends up being high resistant. It's important to acknowledge that as a possibility. Alright, we're getting pretty close to 10 a.m. Below the true opens. Once again, this rejection block looking honestly pretty nice. So I think maybe 15-second changes stay off of the rejection block. Long's interesting, but POC for the week should be filled lower. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick to my bias. You know, I could be wrong, but I think this is looking like it's high resistant. I want to see us draw to this daily fair value gap. So I'm gonna stay bullish, but I could be wrong. I want to go with the overall underlying trend, which is right now we're going up. Let's see if this potential market maker buy model is fitting in a dealing range. It's always interesting to look at that. Yeah, this rejection block's sitting at the low of this dealing range. Wait, let's turn this down one. This is too big of a dealing range. Yeah, it does honestly fit within the dealing range really well. I still think we're bullish. I think this is a market maker buy model. Look at how well it actually does fit within this. LRLR up here, low of the dealing range here, market maker buy model up. Could I be wrong? Yeah. What do you mean market maker buy model dealing range? Sounds interesting. A lot of time, market maker models run nicely within these are called Goldbach levels, and you'll see the market maker model form around the low, and it'll sweep liquidity into the extension, and then break structure, form that 2022 model fair value gap. Oh shoot, sorry. So a lot of time what'll happen is the market maker models will form the low at the low of the dealing range, sweep liquidity, and then break structure, form a fair value gap, and then continue to the opposing end of the dealing range. It just gives you like a template to work with when framing market maker models. Watch my video where I explain that, because yeah, if you don't know, like if you haven't watched that video, then it's probably kind of confusing. I have a short form video where I explain it. But yeah, it's just a template to frame the market maker buy model, and yeah. So 1 minute rejection block. So this Phoenix could play out because the reason I like this is it's nice sized. It swept out all the lows. It makes a lot of sense with an AMD. It's at 10 a.m. So 15-second change in state off of this. Could be nice. Might take this. If we get this, I might. With the idea, I'm gonna go break even at that high and then see if we run this LRLR. But I mean, it's an external gap. You never know. It's kind of maybe not so obvious. So yeah, if I'm anticipating this to be Phoenix on the 1 minute, I think we have SMT still. We should. Yeah, we still got this SMT. Now we're forming low time frame SMT. So I'm gonna take 15-second change in state to the upside here. If we get it. Not an obvious one yet.
Order filled.
I couldn't take it on both. I could only take it on the one. Okay, I'm going break even. I might have actually messed this up. I messed this up a little bit. I'm gonna close it. Yeah, I messed this up.
Order filled.
Because I entered. So yeah, I just closed it. So I entered it. It was a little too high of an entry. So I tried to do the discipline thing and I closed it. It was too high of an entry. I wanted to I had to get the lower one. So I messed that up. I had to get this lower entry right here. So I wanted to get this lower entry. So I messed that up, so I closed it because I did not want the entry up there. I wanted it to be down here. And so you can see that actually makes a big difference. If I'm entering right here versus here, then I messed up. So I just did the discipline thing and I closed it. So I'm just gonna consider that a break-even trade. I meant to get in on this change in state right there. So now this is looking like a 2022 model, right? We had a break of structure for value gap form. Once again, this 1 minute Phoenix entry is the low right now. So we go from Phoenix to for value gap. So that for value gap is holding so far. Another reason I closed out of that is because I did not get an entry on Top Step, and so that's an issue. I should just pull it up on my phone. So I just did the discipline thing and just accepted, like, hey, I didn't get that entry that I initially wanted. So it's not really valid for me. If I got this 15-second change of state, because then at that point I'm able to go break even at these highs. If I enter up here, I'm not able to go break even at those highs, so it's invalid. So I'm not going to take that. Hopefully that made sense. And sometimes that's going to happen. You're going to mess up an entry or something like that. And you just got to do the discipline thing and say, yo, I messed up the entry. I need to close this. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm treating that as break even. I can't hop on a call right now. Like, I'm in the middle of live trading. I think we need to see a external gap break. Oh wait, no. Actually, I do not mind this inversion to the upside. Okay, 1 minute inversion right here. And I'd go break even at that high and then target the LRLR. Okay, if we get the 30-second.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in. So I will go break even at that high. Now I'll put stop loss right here, 750.
Stop filled.
Alright. Okay, I'm going on a 2-minute walk. I don't think I'm gonna take another trade. I don't think I'm gonna take another trade today. I think I'm just not in tune with the market, so I'm not gonna take another trade. I'm just gonna be done. So yeah. It's fine. There's really no way to avoid losses. I mean, when you look at the 1 minute, it's not that good. So now I could try this Phoenix Zero. I might try this on half risk. Yeah, I think this is a good trade on half risk. And then if this hits, then I would be done. Or that if this doesn't hit, then I would not. I don't even know. What am I trying to say? If this hits, yeah, let's do half risk on Phoenix Zero here. So 733. And what I'm trying to say is if this failed, then I would not take another trade. So I'm gonna do half risk Phoenix Zero here.
Order
Alright,
filled.
just got filled. And then I'll go break even if we can like break the next internal high. So if we break these equal highs, then I'll go break even. Okay, I'm
Stop
done.
filled.
I'm done. Alright, I'm not trading anymore today. I'm just gonna end the stream. Oh yeah, it looks like it could have been Dark Phoenix here. Okay, I'm done. I took 2 losses. So I'm gonna end the stream. See you guys later.